Okay.
It's in your hardware settings, your sound set. That's not there.
Oh,
It's actually in.
I thought I already fixed this though. Why did it go back?
If it's on Roll20, then they just had a UI update, so I had to change a few settings as well.
That's off right now.
Your ads are showing me pizza. No, I want pizza. Fuck you.
I don't know. Does it sound like it's coming through both now?
Nah, that's great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they must not hear you then. Okay, good. Oh, now I can't hear you through your...
please, because I wasn't pushing my button. It's a scary button.
Push the button, Craig.
Supposed to be over here. That's why.
Well, you're not. Are you streaming right now? Let me refresh. How was your week, my friend? How was your week? Oh, is it better now or worse?
Much better.
Okay. Yeah.
You do that all.
You've been working damn near 7 days a week for the past, 3 months?
Nice. I'm sure I joined him before.
Yeah, check and see, because he's so damn close. I didn't realize I wasn't following you, Mitch.
WTF.
Yeah, yo, he's only...
Yeah, X-Wing 0.
He's only 5 away. I wonder how many in this game we could get. Tree, you gotta have your girl follow Mitch.
Oh,
What's
the
going on right now?
road to affiliate is, I'm afraid to say, just a bit of a farce and drive engagement thing. I already have enough followers to get affiliate. I just need to get consecutive chatters, and that's my last thing. No, if you're looking specifically for my stream, I linked it in the stream drop on Discord.
Are they following him?
And then you have to have chat engagement once you follow. Don't fuck around, guys.
First time chat from viewer Billy's.
It was consecutive too. And I'm not even really a bot. Not really.
It's good to know that my chat overlay is working as well. So thanks for that test.
Anytime.
Oh, ain't you just the sweetest?
Lily was gonna head to Mass tomorrow. I don't know if you're into that.
What time?
Early, I think. Like,
I would definitely be down.
all right, cool.
Would you guys be taking your car?
I was gonna drive it.
Okay.
But it's if you're like, some people are weird about other people driving.
The only thing is, like, I haven't been a passenger for a trip that long in a long time because I get car sick. So it's up to you.
We'll figure it out tomorrow morning. We'll
Okay.
talk about it, figure it out. Yeah, because I don't care one way or another.
Okay.
Oh, he pushed the button.
God damn it.
As I went back to WoW Classic, I realized that Pippin on Clan is literally just my WoW character.
Oh, what a surprise that is.
I didn't realize it when I was making him, but he's literally, they're the same gnome.
Yeah, we got myself, X-Wing Zero streaming, and Man on the Edge TV, who's playing Zephyr Airdark. Looks like Freck's good. Is Caitlin White going to be joining us today?
Yeah, she's getting herself ready, I guess. I don't know.
No worries.
She's
Put-
coming.
Putting the arm tattoos on to get into character.
Yeah. She's already got those on, so she's good.
Nice.
Excellent.
Now she's giving me like a stare. I don't know what that means.
Oh,
Means
You're
you
in
better
trouble.
watch yourself, bub.
Kit Kat, I made Morty an Instagram page. If you didn't see it, you gotta go follow him.
Nice. All right, I will do that. What is it?
It is Morty the and then underscore Chi.
So named for Che Guevara.
Yes,
He's coming up to be a revolutionary.
Morty the underscore chi.
it should be. Yep.
Or is it Morty? Oh, it's Morty underscore the chi. I put Morty the underscore chi.
Oh, yep. You're right. I'm sorry. That was
No,
my
you're
fault.
fine. It's all right. So cute. Oh, Morty, I'm your biggest fan. I'll go through and like all
Biggest fan?
those.
All right. Fans already.
I'm gonna do a TikTok at some point too. I think.
Nice. My mother-in-law keeps wanting me to do one with Dick and Ginger when they fight because it's like really like a wrestling match. They body
Oh,
slam each other. Yeah, they love each other. Nah.
Yeah, definitely.
Sometimes they do. I think when they play, they're just, they're playing, but they get rough with each other after
I
a while.
think
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think when they play with each other, one is trying to suffocate the life out of the other one, and it's done maliciously.
I put my hands there. They don't bite hard, but probably because I put my hand there.
BRB.
Okay. Are we
Mhm.
up, Dre?
What's
So-
the beverage of choice for everyone today?
I'm drinking a gin and tonic.
Bush apple.
Free the ever persistent. Craig, the
Small
ever
ass case.
persistent.
Small ass case. So
Bourbon. Single or double malt?
I mean I think me, Zephyr, and Bilius are pretty consistent on what we drink.
Me too. I'm
Well,
usually
the
drinking
brand
gin
that
and tonic.
Zephyr is drinking. I needed
Zephyr
some
is fancy, man.
effervescence in my life, and we got the terrible
Nice.
diet caffeine-free Pepsi.
Oh, caffeine free.
Ugh.
I like the caffeine free like regular Pepsis, like the gold can. I used to love
Yeah.
those. Oh. All right. She's in.
Yeah, that bullet rye is too good.
Oh.
Yo, what up, Caitlin?
Hello.
I don't know. Did you hear him?
I know this
So-
isn't your style, Paul, but I really like that. I mean, I like the bourbon rye straight on the rocks, but it mixes really good as well with like anything.
Y'all want to hear the best Lily is a klutz story?
What happened?
So I'm at this new job. I've been there like 3 weeks. I go to sit down at the desk yesterday, and full on bashed my knee into the corner of this metal desk. All
Yeah,
of
the
my
Peter
force.
Griffin moment.
I was like, oh, and like, of course, one of the people we support is just laughing, and I'm like, oh, go, ah, and you're trying not to scream.
Ouch.
how's it going so far?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Good, very.
Yes. I like showing off and driving the big vans because all the guys, the stereotypical like dude bros, are like, "Wow, you're really good at this."
All right. Now that everybody's set up, we're get going. Welcome back to Fairweather. We pick up today. Kit, we're gonna have to take this week over. All right. The skeletons are not attacking right
Yeah, I was a little paranoid there for a second. Kit was
now.
definitely
You just
shaking.
hear trudging from behind you as skeletons appear out of nowhere. No. So the party has recently leveled up, gotten back from their latest adventure to their little hideaway in the sewers, and learned some very interesting information about the former king of Fairweather, now known as Faendagast. And we were reunited with Nesker for a short while. Unfortunately, he and Fane need to finish their business. But you did learn of a priest that was looking for some help and may be able to help you. Um, just a reminder that he is Agos Basque and that he can be found at. I have to find the map name, sorry.
Hmm.
Noah Gross Bass is
Temple
the
of
priest.
Monitor. He's the head priest.
He's the head priest of the Temple of Monitor, but he's currently looking for help at Narinan's Hideaway.
I unfortunately did not save after I named my lyre, and I cannot remember what I named it.
I remember his name. His voice was like this,
Yeah.
though.
God damn it. That makes me
Yeah,
really
that's
sad.
all right. We'll put it in there at some point.
I don't think so.
It'll come to you.
Did I write it in chat?
I don't see it there, no. So yeah, that's where we find you all in the sewers. Caitlin having just found her way to the party by request of her employer, the illustrious Vornak Goon.
Mm.
You were Ghostman following.
Yeah, Kit Kat and Saphira had some adventures at the Temple of Moradin while you were distracting another guard trying to convince him that there was somebody who needed help a few alleys over. And then you all quickly rushed back this way after Kit and Saphira stole a holy text from the temple. Yes, you did in fact find the temple. You met up with Kit Kat and Saphira. They were looking for much the same, and when you happened upon the temple, you found that it was vacant with two guards guarding the entrance. One was pulled away by you, and the other was distracted, so to speak.
Subtly and deftly. Nah, they just broke in and threw like a chair or something like that out of the second floor window into an alley.
Exactly.
No big
Yeah.
deal.
No. Nope.
You don't have anybody that can read Dwarvish, so
It
there's
might
no
be in the
way
book.
to thumb through the book and find out.
They did.
Wait, I thought we had
Caitlin does.
Caitlin read. And
Yeah.
No, was it Caitlin?
It would take
or
a great length of
Yeah.
time. That's why nothing yet. It would take the series of a few 10 days to actually get through the book itself.
For some reason, I thought it was Changeling we gave it to.
Yes,
yes.
Jacafal took it for study,
Yeah.
but Caitlin could read it. She just
yeah.
wasn't familiar enough, and it would take her too long. So Jacafal is doing some due diligence with Farnsworth.
The other thing, and it wasn't. It was the Dwarvish god they were in, right? It was
Yes, Murden.
Murden, the Church of Murden. They did. This is meta knowledge for us, but they saw that the last name to sign the guest book was, what was the name?
Oses Shrakuchi.
Yeah, the last name to sign the guest book was Osis. Big Coochie.
Did we read that though? I mean, I know we heard of that. But did we read it?
These
just wanna
guys are
make
the
sure.
only ones who know it.
Okay, I was about to say. All right, so
It's
they're the
meta
only one.
knowledge. Yeah, we can't really. Yeah.
All right, just want to make sure.
So I think that gets us appropriately caught up, and the action is on you guys.
Okay. So on attune from my soul siphoning staff last session.
Ah, Grudge, there you are. Did you find anything about the curses that befall us?
We gave it.
We did, but you know,
Yeah, it was
none
kind
of us
like
could read it except for Kaylin, and then it would have taken her forever. So
We gave it to the shift changer there. What's his name? Oh God.
Jacques of all trades.
Jacaful. Yeah, Jacaful. Jacaful. Yeah.
Hmm.
Just to clarify, were we all? Olymp doesn't know about Agos Basquiat, does he? I forget where that went.
No, because you were off. I don't remember exactly what it was that you were doing, but you moved away from the group after Caitlin came in. I think you were really wary of the new presence.
Oh, I was under the bed. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I think. In any event,
You did hide under the bed for quite a bit, yes.
because
But then everybody started getting naked.
Well, I think it was just me actually.
well, that all right. So if that's the case, should we not hunt this Agos fellow?
Olymp,
Maybe.
give me a wisdom check.
Just to check.
Just to check, yes.
So everyone's not a mimic. That is good.
Yeah, they are definitely not a mimic. And you would, to yourself, recognize that the head priest of a temple like this could be a very good ally against the channel.
Though he may not be a chief of war, all of the tribes kept their holiest of magics in the religious leader's hands. This man may have unique prowess to aid us.
I'm down. Um, uh,
I
anything
would
to help
agree.
us. We need some help. Well, yeah. Some curses removed too.
Freku, you remain so naked. This
No,
is
I put it back on.
Okay, this is slightly rude after morning tea.
No, before I came out and I was talking to Fane, then I went back in and put clothes back on. And
Oh
everything, so
yeah, that's right.
clothes are on. Mm-hmm. So yeah, definitely on. So we gotta go to the hideaway, right?
The
Marinen's hideaway, yes, is where it was said he was. So are we heading back on into city proper?
Oh, I like how he said he was there. Oh man. Yeah, I'm down with everybody if everybody was ready to go.
Give me just one. Let me just look at my. Let me just make sure I have the properly prepared spells. Because
Yeah, you're just coming off a long rest, so anybody who has that as a class feature can prepare the appropriate spells.
it's trying to remember what he named his liar, and he feels like an ass. He's like, so liar with no name.
Hope we were
Oh,
correct.
yeah. What can I do for you, Mr. Kit Kat?
I'm gonna have to rename you.
Oh, you can call me anything you like. As long as you strum my strings, I'll be happy to clam.
Oh man.
Don't you worry, I will strum your strings, mister. Or
It's getting intimate over there.
It seems quite strange, this adventure you're going on. I was with Whitbread for many, many years, but I'd never awakened until you came along. There must be something very, very special about you.
I wonder what it is. We'll find out in our adventure together.
And they
Romance
realized that the liar was actually just the friends that they made along the way.
Willatho.
End of the campaign, it turns into a bird and sits on your shoulder, Kit, menacingly. Screen fades to black.
Metal guitar riff in the background.
Well, Grunts, is there anything that any must prepare?
I don't believe so.
Apparently, Saphira is drinking poison in the middle of morning tea.
It was there. I don't know why.
Olymp just starts walking out then.
All right, if everybody's ready, then we will head to the overworlds.
On the way out, I would do. Were we told explicitly where this place is?
You were not.
On the way out, can we have asked directions from any of the champions, or if they weren't there, Whitbit?
Zephyr, roll me a history check or history. Just roll me history.
Roll it.
Do it. Do it now.
Don't ask, just do it.
Holy.
Oh, okay. Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think you got it.
Double 18, so you got an 18. And then 27. Yeah, your time in Fairweather has been well spent. You've collected bodies from all over the city to intern them in the cemetery, and you know exactly where Naran's Hideaway is. It is in the Human District, District 8, the small collection of buildings just outside of the park.
Excellent, Zilphir. You know our praised location ahead of time. Yes, we will use this knowledge to eat well.
So, are you heading directly there? Are we doing anything else before you head there? It is the middle of mid morning. Shops are opening. The city's starting to hustle and bustle. The guards are out and about on their patrols, and cleanup appears to be happening from the battles of the night previous with the undead.
On the way to the hideaway, is there like a shop?
There's definitely Put Pip's mellifluous influence, but if you would like to roll me a luck check, we can see if there's another.
Alright.
Anybody who is looking for a shop.
Yeah, I was talking to the party too, so I mean.
It is past Naranen's hideaway, but Vishi's Bazaar is always available. You do not see any shops that otherwise catch your eye.
No game bird neither.
No, no pheasants out and about on this stretch of path.
It's not that far from the hideaway, right?
Nope, it's about an equal distance walk. The other or past. It'll only take you 5 minutes to walk there.
I'm down to go there because I need to see if there's any health potions there or something.
Um, hearing what Frecuel say,
Uh, Buying potions of healing. Oh, I'll look for herbs while you go and get those shoddily made recreations.
Yeah, is anyone else coming?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll take care of Olymp first. Olymp, where are you looking for the herbs? Are you staying in the park or are you going elsewhere? What's the plan?
yeah, I'll spend my time focusing on the park. In particular, I see that part of the park is near like a major path out of the city, so that might be a good spot for finding like weird herbs and stuff like that.
The path itself is extremely trodden, but you do notice that there are different types of gardens set up throughout the entire park. So go ahead and give me a nature check.
Yeah, and I would of course be using my herbalism kit in
Yep.
conjunction.
What herbs in particular are you looking for?
Trying to make a healing item.
Natural healing and curative items.
Yes, right. I'm right, because all, potion apothecary comes from herbs trying to.
Okay, so perfect. As you do find a good slew of herbs on your initial check throughout. You think you've got a good combination of different types that you can concoct something with it. Give me a survival roll and a medicine roll at advantage.
The medicine at advantage or both at advantage?
Survival flat, medicine at advantage.
Gotcha. Jeez Louise.
All right. You do manage to craft a potion. It has the same healing efficacy as a normal potion of healing.
Awesome. Can I have it be in something that looks a little gross, like some sort of plant petal that smells or something like that?
It is actually a paste, a bomb
Awesome.
that looks
Mhm.
exactly like nutty shit.
Perfect. I wait patiently, pleased with myself.
All right. The rest of you make your way up to Vishi's Bazaar, where the hustle and bustle is not what you remember as the last visit here. Caitlin, you would be slightly familiar with the new operations of the bazaar, and you see Vichy at the only entrance to the bazaar, whereas it was once open previously. And he stands there to greet all individuals that enter. Yes, welcome to Vichy's Bazaar. What can I get for you today?
Before saying anything, Fricko kind of like wrenches back a little bit, knowing he doesn't like goblins. Goblins. We're looking for healing potions. Oh, I am looking for healing potions. I can't speak for my companions here.
I am as well.
Healing potions and salves, I see. Well, there's not too much I can do there. The city's been going through them like nuts on a paste line. You know, these undead have been giving a real trouble to Fairweather, and everybody just wants more of these health potions, but maybe I can do something a little bit different for you. Let me send one of my clerks into the back, see what we can find. Is there anything else that you need, or is that just your business today?
You have a hand crossbow?
Hand crossbow. Weapons. Yes, I think I have something. Hey! Hey! Get your ass over here! Go get me one of the crossbows from the back. Make sure it's a good one. These ones look like they have some coin. You see a little goblin scurry about into the bazaar.
Or do I need 1+1, don't I? Could I get that here, or do I have to go to a special
Wait,
shop for that?
a magic crossbow?
Yes.
No. It was on order for one of the guards, but I hear he just perished recently.
Oh,
No one else to buy it,
luck.
so suppose we can make it yours. And he takes a gem out of his pocket using his feet as he has no arms, holds it up to his mouth and whispers something into it before sliding it back into his pocket with his big toe. He should be about in a few minutes now. Just the potions and the hand crossbow then. Is there anything else?
Do you have any special ammunition or an arrows for a short bow?
Arrows.
Right.
Well, we do have something a little special. It's slightly different. It's not magical, mind you, but it definitely gets the job done. Yells for another goblin who goes scurrying into the back. I think you'll be quite pleased when you see it. vicious nature.
Do you have anything similar for longbows?
An arrow's an arrow. You can fire them from both. I'll bring up a good big old bundle for you. These tieflings, they don't know their horns from their own pinky toes.
He doesn't have any pinky.
At least I have pinky fingers.
Lost my arms years ago when a terrible bet gone wrong. But you know what they say? You can't make a good coin without a good bet.
I guess so.
Ah, Ladwin, you can speak. Good, good, good. I was hoping it would come to this, but I see that you have something very, very special there. And he points with his big toe at one of the items hanging from your belt, the wand that you just received from the adjudicator. I've not seen something like that in quite a long time. I know its power, and I'd be willing to give you good coin for it. Everything's for sale.
Go tell him 100,000. we rich.
That gem in his foot.
Trade you want then? For something that powerful, I could part with maybe 2 or 3 things in my special reserve. You see him snap his toes together somehow. An unusual move. With 3 very, very small, shorter than halfling goblins with long, droopy ears come scurrying out, one tripping over its lobes. And you hear him just very faintly whispering to them. And they go scurrying all in different directions back into the bazaar. As those 3 exit, the first one returns with a crate that contains vials with a very unusual clear liquid in them. This isn't your normal healing potion, but it will always do in a pinch. This is a special water blessed by the druids of the Far Reach Mountains. It has a healing factor to it. It's not as potent as a potion, but it'll keep you going in a pinch.
Oh man.
What are its other effects?
It hydrates quite well and makes your breath smell like mountain dew. Curses? We have a great many cursed items, but most people don't want them. I can bring them up if you're interested, though. Afraid we're out of that business. I just told you. They're blessed by the druids of the Farseer Mountains, and they'll keep you alive should you imbibe them. They're blessed water, son. I don't know how much easier I can say it to you. May think it's a game, but I have to make my coin, and I'm a legitimate business. Don't think that I don't remember what happened the last time you were here. Insulting one of my best customers. But Pip never did recover. No enemy of a Quip is welcome here. Maybe I'll have my pages take the rest of the items back.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait.
The
As you
rest of
say,
us like the Pwip Pips, sir.
as you say that, Zelfir, the other goblin that was sent away for the hand crossbow comes back and holds up above his head a very beautifully shined hand crossbow, but clearly one that is not magical. You see Vichy look at him, shake his head, and begin to yell, No, not that special one. The one that was going to go to the guard. Go on, get out of here. And he gives him a back foot slap across the cheek as he scurries back away. Kit, if you're talking, you're silenced.
What's special about that one?
He's a simple goblin, so shiny things really make him, well, quite happy.
I meant the crossbow. It was a
It's very
shiny
shiny.
crossbow. I like shiny.
It uses a metal string instead of one of those woven bands. Much more reliable, you know.
Why you want that one? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
there we go.
I think we just got used to the other one. That one sounds a lot
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
You might need
We were-
to turn up your gain just a little bit, though. You're kind of soft.
Yeah. You're a little soft.
Oh, that's a little bit better. It'll do for today.
Paul, I don't know what it is, but you remind me of a stormtrooper. The way you talk.
The way you talk. The
You,
way
you remind me of Mando off the Mandalorian.
That's not even an
That's a
insult.
compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, healing grace water. What's the verdict?
How much are they?
That's a trade. I
And
think.
coin apiece.
Oh.
I'll take a couple.
I don't trust this. Oh, what druids made this again? What
The
race?
druids of the Farseer Mountains.
What race were they? If you don't mind me asking.
He pulls his monocle off of his eyes and looks up to you. You mean to tell me, half-orc, that you're a racist? Haven't you suffered enough and now you're going to pull it on others? And he very haphazardly puts his monocle back on. It's a shame what's happening in Fairweather these days, segmenting the population more than ever was. That's why business is so terrible. This is...
Are you in the business of coin or worrying about what I'm worrying about?
I'm in the business of people. People make me money by buying my things. There are less people these days because of the undead, and even less people coming around because we just happen to be goblins.
Okay. You say you have less people, but I mean, you're not telling me what druids these were.
The druids of the Farseer Mountains.
What-
I've never met them myself. I just buy from them.
Oh, so you actually don't know they are druids.
If you question my supply lines, then that's your problem, not mine. If you're not interested, you don't need to buy.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna buy those. Those sound like some off-brand things I don't want.
Well, your young tiefling friend seems interested, so here. You said you wanted a couple, here's 2 for you. That'll be 20 coin.
What was it? 20?
20 coins.
Oh god.
Any others? Or am I sending back almost the entire case? I had to bring up a case because there were so many of you.
Oh man.
Fine. Just bring it back. Ah, yes, there's the crossbow we were talking about. And he snatches it out of the hand of the goblin. You see a little whimper coming out because it's a very shiny.
Mhm,
And he
mhm.
holds it out between his big toe and his second toe. This is a fine specimen, if ever I've seen one. We procured it in most unusual fashion, but it's serviceable. Tested just this morning.
It is, you know, distracted by the shininess of the crossbow.
I can see an interested party when I see one. Yes. Well, it is a good specimen. I won't be able to part with it for less than 2,000
Oh, Jesus. 2,000 silver?
gold.
How
If
about
if you'd prefer,
170 or 172?
if you prefer, you can have it for 200 platinum.
Well, uh, you can put that away. I'll be back when
Are you going
I
to buy anything, or are you just going to waste my page's time?
kid cowers back and is pretty disappointed that he can't purchase this hand bow. And he says, "I'm gonna waste your time."
It was bad the first time. It's even worse this time. My goodness. Well,
You're overpriced. Kit
Oh no.
storms out.
Oh no.
what's that, tiefling?
Oh, I'm not a tiefling.
No, the tiefling there. She was whispering something to me.
I'm out the door. I'm gone.
I was saying, how much is it if I want to buy it for somebody that I like?
Wait, it doesn't change the price any. It's
Uh-huh.
still 2,000. If you
Okay.
have something to barter with, maybe we can negotiate, but the price is firm at 2,000. I can't just give things away, not with the undead ravaging the city every day.
I don't know. I thought you might be a sucker for a love story.
Love. Goblins don't believe
Hey,
in
hey, I
love.
was trying not to judge you by your cover, okay?
Man,
I was
that's
trying to be nice. You said people are mean to goblins, and I was trying to be nice to you.
That's a fair assessment. But doesn't hold water in this. Hold water. And you just brought water.
Wait, what?
You telling me this is just water?
It's special water.
From the Hakawa Mountains or whatever.
It's mountain
What?
water.
It's Mountain Spring.
What about what if I trade you these really pretty math rocks and I hold up my dice set?
Fine etched bone. Good dimensions. Are they weighted?
Do you mean loaded?
Weighted.
I mean they have mass.
Ugh, clearly not a gambler, not weighted dice. But the craftsmanship is excellent. And putty is worth about 15 gold.
Never mind.
Yells, "Don't waste your time, Saphira. We'll get one somewhere else."
Yes, There's my secret reserve. And you see the three goblins very slowly dragging up a full armoire through the bazaar.
How bizarre. How
But they coming like from a basement or something, which is like a back room.
My man's asking the real questions here.
There's no basement. It's just a like floor level on the cobblestone built up shanty bazaar that's been now boarded off, so there's only this one point of entry.
I mean, never mind. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. Never mind.
Sounds like the Chatham Fair.
Didn't even realize they did one.
So, here we have my private reserve, Eladrin. For your wand, I would be willing to trade the following. He opens the door, and I need everyone to give me a perception check and a wisdom saving throw.
Oh lord.
Me too? Even on the outside?
Everybody who's there.
Okay.
Perception check and a wisdom saving throw.
The saving throw is a little bit nerve wracking, guys.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just need them for Caitlin.
Oh, yep. My bad. Sorry. Holy moly.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay. Caitlin is very perceptive. Luckily, everybody makes the wisdom saving throw. And everybody can also see that as he opens the door, it looks like it is a portal to an entire dimension. You see him reach in with one of his legs and kind of rustle about for a little bit until he slowly pulls out. Yes, this is exactly what I'm looking for. I will trade you this wand and this wand, and we'll give you this robe.
Is it Harry Potter stuff?
The
He
robe he
would be
lies
missing
out.
the stone.
The robe that he lies out onto the counter in front of you is a white robe with some gold patterning around it, pull-up hood, and it appears to be made of some pearlescent style fabric. The wands that he produces, one of them is a silver handle with rings coming out from the length of it. That at its tip has a blue crystal that pulses with energy. And the second wand is a stick that seems to have had a crystal shard shoved into the end of it that has little flakes of frost coming off of it. The robe is a white pearlescent fabric that has gold patterning around the edge of it. Don't really know. It was given to me by one of the. It was given to me by one of the Putbits. They're quite trusty people.
Oh.
It's a bit big for me, isn't it? And I'm not an adventuring type. I could tell that it was special, so it went into my private stock. Well, if you don't like it, I can put it back.
We're terrible customers.
Zelfir, you can ritually cast Identify and have a pearl on you, I think. Yeah.
Oh, look for your herbs.
As soon as you present your pearl and begin to utter the incantations, Vichy pulls the robe back and puts it back into the dimension. Ah, that's not how this works.
Don't get it.
I keep the entire city stocked. You can ask anyone. But if you don't believe me, then you can leave with your 2 waters and be on your way.
Well, what about our arrows?
Where is that one? Wait. He takes out the crystal again, whispers into it, and then you see a big smirk fall across his face. That one's always getting into trouble. He's on fire right now, but he should be here shortly.
Oh man.
As he closes the armoire, and you see the 3 dragging it back into the bazaar, the final goblin with the arrows comes running through, ears and back still on fire. He deposits the arrows onto the counter and then continues just running around through the bazaar. I don't know how he does it. We don't even have any alchemist fire right now. But these are your arrows. Looks like he bought you a good 50 of them. These are serrated arrows. Very special, very strong. Excellent craftsmanship.
How much per arrow?
Each arrow will set you back 5 silver.
You wanna split them, Tree? Or Tree and Kit Kat?
I'm not in there.
Oh.
Okay, so you said 5 silver? Or 50? 5, right?
5 silver per, there's 50 arrows, so that's 25 gold total.
So
Okay,
we'll
yeah.
split them.
Yeah, we could split them. So that's, you said 25 gold total?
That's correct.
Okay, I'll just buy them and then we can split them, Saphira. I don't know how much money you have, but
I'm good. I can buy them.
okay, all right. Well, that's fine.
Thank you, though.
I don't know how we're gonna split it, but all right. I'll give 13. Right? Yeah. Does it work like that?
There's 50 total, so between the 2 of you, you'd be able to split 25 and 25.
No, I was talking about the gold wise.
Oh, well, that's up to you guys. Excellent. So we can actually make a deal. Maybe I'll let you back in next time you come round. Just remember, the stock is rotating, so we have different things every time you come.
Alright.
Is there anything else I can fetch for you just to say no to?
So, trying to think. Do you have any bagpipes?
Instruments? We have all kinds. They're not the best of quality. You're better off going to Pit Whips just down the alley.
Oh.
If you did want some, it'd be 30 gold for a set.
What about any like kits? Like a brewer's kit or anything like that? Do you have anything like that in store?
We're a general market, and we have just about everything common you could think of. If you want a full set of supplies for brewing your own ales, there's a city pack 25 gold.
Um, yeah, I'll take some. Take some of those too.
Rory will be around in just a moment. Anything else? You're getting quite the line behind you, and I want to get this business settled. What's your passive perception? More than high enough. You would notice that there's a good line of at least 20 to 25 people outside behind you now.
Holy moly.
Is outside entertaining them with his lyre. Yeah, he's definitely telling
Roll me a
tales.
performance check.
Sure thing.
Very nice. Now roll me a d12. Excellent. As you're playing, the magic from your lyre fills the people with such joy and wondrousness, and it's the first time that they felt some happiness and just at ease with their lives in quite a few 10 days now, that they begin to tip very generously into your sack for a
Nice.
total of 240 gold.
Damn, you played good.
Thank you, thank you. There'll be more once we complete our adventures.
Oh,
More
I can't
tales.
wait. Do you play at any of the taverns? Oh, your outfit is so amazing.
Oh, of course it is. It's fabulous. Crafted by only the finest. Kit is really enjoying this. He's so happy. Yep.
Freckle Rory has come around with your brewer's kit. Did you want the bagpipes as well? Can't hear you if you were talking, sir.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I'm trying to add the serrated arrows. Like,
It's not an actual item. I'll
Okay.
tell you the effects when you go to use them.
Okay, I was thinking they wouldn't, but just in case, I tried to look for them. Basic supplies that'd be like, I mean, do I really need to add that stuff? I guess. I don't know. Yeah, and I'm gonna take the bagpipes. How much for the bagpipes?
Bagpipes 30, and the brewer's kit's 25.
Okay, I'll take both. So it'd be yep, I'll take both.
Good, good. We finally did some good, easy business. You see how smooth that was, Adrin? That could have been you. You could have had powerful items, but you chose to be foolhardy. Young Tiefling, I hope you enjoy your waters, but the rest of you, if we're done with our business, I have other customers. Robe itself, I wouldn't part with it for less than 50,000. We'll see. We'll see. Have a Vichy day.
I find that to be so hysterical for some reason. Have a Vichy day.
You see him kind of waving to you with one of his feet as you exit. So those arrows, whenever you choose to attack with them instead of regular arrows, will add 1d6 rending damage to your attack.
All right. 1d6, you said?
That's correct.
Okay, and I have 25. I need to write that down.
Now, do they count as like I might be digging here, but do they count as like how would you call it? Like mithril tipped or whatever, you know what I mean? Like pseudo magic.
No. Nope.
Right.
Rending is a purely physical effect.
Yeah, he did say they were non-magical, right?
That's correct. All right. So you have concluded your business at Vichy's, I'm assuming, unless Zephyr would like to be more of a dick. You can be whatever you want, sir. It's the joy of this game. He has a very large nose. You hear him yelling, "Ah, who's head off the stink bombs again? Hooray!" Where to? Where are we headed? You have the whole city open to you.
Before we do anything, I want to like take a look at my bagpipes, see what the condition of them are.
Brand new inbox.
Oh, brand new. Okay, I'm definitely gonna take it out the box.
Shiny.
We might have a concert one day.
So yeah, brand new bagpipes in the box. Kit-Kat has made a fair amount of coin. A
Yeah.
few trades have been made. Saphira, when you choose to drink one of those waters, I will tell you the effect.
You're very hydrated.
Yeah, Kit is like has the bag of coin and he's like tapping it in his other paw and he's like kind of skipping along, happy for what he did
Um,
or about what he.
okay, question. Saphira, do you have any blood on hand?
Blood?
Yeah, you're a vampire, correct? Oh, we don't know what
No.
it is.
We don't know what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. But I would know that she was looking for rats and stuff like that, right? You know that.
That is a good point. Saphira is fully cloaked and hooded to shield themselves from the sunlight.
Yeah, because Saphira, you told like the whole group you wanted to eat us that one time, right? Or
Yeah.
is it okay? Yeah.
I think you're right. No, I don't carry any on me.
I was gonna say, um, I don't know what that water does, but those bottles would be good after you use the water, so you can fill them with blood and keep them on you.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll get rid of this problem.
Yeah. Before then.
Yeah, but it's always better safe than sorry. Kind
You
of
don't
worried
like
about
the
the
taste
group.
of those rats?
No.
Okay, where are we headed?
Um, where are we heading? I didn't write that part down. We're not going to the temple, are we?
No,
Well,
we're going
Limp
to.
currently is not with you.
Yeah, we gotta. Whatever he's doing, he's frolicking in the flowers.
He's tiptoeing through
Yep.
the tulip.
Yep. That creepy fella. All right.
Where's
Scariest
Olin?
song ever. Isn't he back in the park? Back there. Back towards the source.
Powerfully dancing. Give me a performance.
Nice.
Hey!
Nice.
Wow.
So yes, your druidic dancing and ritualistic fanfare has begun to attract quite the crowd around you because people have never seen or a display quite like this before, and they're almost entranced by it. They can feel the energy flowing off of you, and even though you're not set up to receive donations, roll me a d12. Hey, I saw it. I saw it pop up.
Wow.
That's awesome.
So what, that's 221. 221 gold that eventually is accumulated.
We're just gonna have a band just walk around the city
Yeah.
playing.
Seriously.
Honestly, like fuck this curse, fuck this town. Let's just go to a different town and start playing. Zelfir's actually he'd be into it.
This is music unlike anything Zelfir has seen before.
That's hilarious.
As the party finds their way back over to the park to retrieve Olymp and whatever he's doing, they see him going through this raucous cacophony of dancing, guttural shouting, and praising to the sky.
Hercule, I made you a health potion.
And I hold up like a big leaf with what inside it just looks like peanutty dung. But you can tell I'm being super sincere.
We are headed back, right? We should be over here, right? I assume.
At some point, but we're in the park right now.
Uh,
I think, like,
I thought we were heading back anyways. We made like almost a circle. Wow.
You
It's an arrow.
you come across the crowd that is dispersing away from Olymp.
hit nudges on. Did you make money?
Was very rude. Those people were disrupting my ceremony. And I think looking at my bare buttocks, it was weird. Anyway, here's this, Frecule. Whatever you do, don't eat it. It is strictly topical and quite powerful.
Okay. How do I store this?
Um, no, I'm not selling it to you, Frecule. I'm giving it to you.
Yeah, I get that, but where do I store it? Do I just put it in my pocket or?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, all right. I didn't know. Just making sure. I didn't know if it was spoil or anything.
It's just like pocket sand.
Yes,
Oh,
it is mostly funguses and miscellaneous fermented undergrowth.
okay.
There might be a little spit involved.
Did you pee on this?
I didn't, but as I said, it is from the deep mold, so surely something if it is to be effective.
How do I know it's good if Olymp doesn't pee on it?
Fracule. This is the lost arts of the grunt.
Okay,
lad.
okay, sorry, my bad. All right, yeah, my bad.
Know nothing of the hunt.
There it is.
Cheers.
Okay, so what is it called? I'm just so I can write it down.
It's just potion of healing.
Potion healing. Okay, all right. I just want to make sure. Which one would it be? Like just a regular, like a small.
Just regular potion of healing, yeah.
Okay.
If you want to custom rename it to Olymp's healing salve or Olymp's dung salve or something like that, feel free.
All right.
Well then, grunts, shall we away to the hideaway?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
As you traverse through the park and make your way towards the hideaway, a set of guards stop you, the whole group, but specifically interacting with Limp. That was quite the display that you were putting on over there. You have a performer's license.
No, it was a ceremony of great power and religious intent. I do it to make the earth submit and the skies cower.
Persuasion. Limp with the nat 20s today. Oh, well, if it was a ceremony, well, it didn't look like that, but you seem like the trustworthy sort. Wait, you're one of the grunts, aren't you?
What did he call
No,
us?
you must be confused. But clearly, you are right. The earth now trembles before us.
Yeah, you are a grunt.
How many guards?
Hey, Sal, look, it's the grunts. They're back in Fairweather again.
Sir,
What did he call us?
sir, we're the Gruts. We are not the Grunts.
The grunts.
The mighty Grut.
Oh,
Kit starts performing.
I'm gonna start playing
persuasion
my
kit.
bagpipe. Ah. The grunt.
This man's trying to start something.
Talking shit.
Oh, I always thought it was the grunts. Well, that's my mistake then. It's great to meet you, though. Heard you done some good things. Heard you done some not so good things, but hey, if Dublin says you're good for Fairweather, I say you're good for Fairweather. But you can't be performing without a license, so just keep it to those ceremonies and try not to take the gold if you can help it. Okay?
Aye, aye.
Olim says, looking angry, a little disheveled.
This might be a weird request, but would you mind etching my shield?
Olymp.
Of course. Hold it up, young one.
That young one.
Gets very happy, pulls out a round shield from that was mounted on his back, and then holds it out as if to receive the etching.
Olymp does a full war impaling thrust with his spear, intent on shattering through the shield. Or at least, like either if it's metal, with the intent to stab deeply and leave like a wound in the shield. If it's wood, just to pierce through it.
Give me a strength check.
For RP's sake, I would like to try the following, and it is up to you. I would like to try
Just describe it to me, and I'll let you know what you need to roll.
Guardian of Nature 4th level spell, but just for it boosts my strength, and it makes me look a different way. It makes me look very intimidating.
which is why I want to do it in order to.
If you want to burn a 4th level for this,
Well,
then
yes,
by
that
all
is
means, go right ahead.
Yeah. So yeah. And I think that gets me advantage, strength, big attack rolls. Well, it's attack rolls with advantage. This is a strength check, you said?
Correct.
Okay, so I look scary while I'm doing.
Roll intimidation as well. Oh, holy shit! And he drops the shield, and as your spear touches it, you drive it into the ground and skewer right through it, digging the spear into the ground.
It is most definitely the Grut clan, and that is our signature. Have a wonderful day.
As you pull the spear out of the shield, you see it break into 2 half cleaves.
Oh,
And the Guardian of Nature drops.
That was fucking terrifying, Sal. You see him pick up the shield and start walking away. We will take a short break here and then come back at Narrative Hideaway in about 10 minutes. So, see you soon.
all right.
All right.
I hope never. You know, honestly, Polyak by now is because he's doing both, so I probably still maybe have him on back end a little bit. But he's by now he's got me on networking and he's got me on front end. This spell, I don't know if you read it. It's pretty cool. You can do the WoW Druid tree form, essentially. Like it's super close. It's really cool. I'm gonna smoke a ciggy. I'll be right back.
She's right here. Yeah. Hiding. Yeah. Haven't really been playing games. I've been collecting Pokemon cards right now. I was never big into it either until I don't know. I just started opening them, and right now I have a deck. Actually, I built a deck, and I'm actually gonna go to my local card store and try and battle there. I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go. It's my first time doing it, so. Hmm. No, I don't. I don't think that's how it works. No. The guy at the store is actually like an actual trainer. From what he said, I don't know. I've never heard of him, so don't know. People say, yeah, they can say anything. You know what I mean?
Holy shit. No, not an actual shit. Just holy shit. If it was a holy shit, I wouldn't be back yet.
Hmm.
Got a water fin, got another. I do that a lot. Willow fins. It was. I forget. It was something like that. I'm still trying to think of the
Willowfen?
name. It was something like that. I think it might have been Willowfin. Maybe. I mean, it was something similar.
So I can't believe there wasn't a post about this. I meant to do it. Who's heard about one D&D? It's like so they're kind of it's basically Mitch and I have kind of been theory crafting about it a lot. It's like recently, like when they purchased D&D Beyond, it seemed like they were set to like they had some sort of business phases that were happening, right? They were making moves. And so one D&D, it's basically like it's not just 6th edition. I think it's 5.5. Really is what it is. It's 5.5, but it's also they're launching a Unreal Engine tabletop. Um, it looked really clean as fuck from the demos.
One D&D playtest materials available September 1st, so we can definitely give it a shot if people are down.
Yeah. I would even venture to guess. I think they're putting real capital. I think they realize that how much D&D is the best game in the world, and that they're set to like own that market. It seems like they're really pushing.
D&D Digital will offer an immersive player experience, rich creation tools for DMs, and connect spaces for DMs and players to get together and play D&D.
It looks like there was a couple ones on Steam where I think it was like $25 to buy them, and you could play on those sorts of tabletops. It was a lot like that, but because it's UE5, I think it looked good as fuck, and the tool sets it's talking about
Don't get me wrong, Tabletop Simulator is a great creation tool. But unless everybody has it and everybody pays individually for the assets, you're screwed.
I didn't even know that the players needed the assets as well. That's really rough.
Don't get me wrong. Everything in this so far has been done with stuff that I've just gotten off of Google or creation tools that are available and created by other people. The one map that we were on, or the two maps that we were on, the Soul place.
Mm-hmm.
This is all just assets that came from a single 4 gig asset pack.
Oh no shit! But did you piece this together yourself, or was this part like
Yeah,
a?
this is full creation by me.
Oh no shit! Nice, really
Oh.
nice, dude. Bro, that's you. That's 3 people. Fuck you. That's 1. It took me so long in Mad Mage because those maps were so big. I tried so many things to like make that palatable to roll 20, and it just never really.
Well, they just gave you the grayscale or paper and pen maps, right?
I literally ended up. So what I did though is you can imagine for like most full D&D modules, you can just look online on Reddit and somebody's already made that map. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's what I found for every floor. At first, if you guys remember, it was super buggy in the very beginning, and that was because I just had it as one big image. You know what I mean? So then I like used some bit of software to like um, basically thumbnail it out into like 9 or I forget 16 maybe, and then like I pieced it back together that way, and it was bad. Yeah, but if you remember in the bad, it wasn't just on my end. It was like for the player. I forget what the effects were, but I didn't know that if that's the case. I thought this was all. I thought we're all clients here. I think we're all clients here.
Yeah, we're all clients here. It's hosted on Central Server and it pulls DM versus player.
I think Roll 20 is a lot better. The Roll 20 continues to make improvements, but its API calls I think are very inefficient, and there we know for a fact there was memory leaks happening. You know what I mean? I think it was just like
We've had it directly in your campaign with the Mad Mage. We were crashing every single session.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I may need to reload here for this next map. 1 second.
uh-oh, we got a big one on our hands.
No, it's actually a small one, but it's not very responsive for whatever reason.
Things no man ever wants to hear upon getting naked.
All right. So you have regrouped with each other and have found your way to Nine's hideaway. The outside of the building is a very rundown tavern. The sign barely hanging on by one chain link. It looks as if it's in great disrepair. And you see a very specific clientele going in and out of it. Only humans.
Oh no.
Human.
Frick you, they may prefer certain races more than others here, like you.
As long as they're not goblins, it's fine.
Hey, what are you got against goblins?
There's a goblin. Where is he? Where is he?
Perception check.
Hiding in there.
Holy moly, that's terrible. don't know where he is.
Yeah, I don't know if this is running as slowly for you guys as it is for me. Oh, I think I need this. Hold on. I turned off hardware acceleration for something. Oh yeah, that makes all the difference. All right, so you enter into the tavern and you see a slathering of humans. The barmaids are running quite feverishly because it's a very busy time. And as you all enter, you see just about every table turn to look to see who's entering. And as Olymp and Caitlin come through, there's not really much reaction. But as soon as the next three of you happen through the door, you can see scowls and angry faces everywhere.
What did we do?
Actually, it's
There's
here.
good reason for it, the man at the closest table to you says. If you haven't heard, there's a whole bunch of undead. And every single one that's been ravaging through the city has been anything but human. Seems like all you are more susceptible to whatever's making you undead. Hell, some of you even look close to that already. If you're gonna stay, don't stay long.
Listen, I ate something bad and I've been sick for like 5 days.
Well, then what you bringing that around here for?
Because I know what it was. It was food poisoning. I ate meat that had been like not refrigerated for way too long.
Olymp blushes a little.
You do have to watch out for that. Get your meal and get going. One of the barmaids happens up to, well, yes, it may not be nice, but it does seem to be the truth. A lot less of your kind coming around since all this has started. Can't say I'm not necessarily unhappy about it, but if you'd like a meal. Yeah, regardless. If you'd like a meal, we do have a free table.
Who are we looking for? Oh gosh.
Kind of look around the room and look for a priestly type.
Quick perception. Yeah, you see down by the fireplace a man in what you would know as clerical robes, sitting in what appears to be quiet contemplation.
Olymp nudges Saphira.
Oh
Like,
yeah. I'm too shy to go alone.
Bring Franklin.
You are asking a lot of me right now.
The headmistress of the tavern happens upon your table, looks across all of you and says, well, if you're going to be getting your food, might as well do it. What can I get for all of you?
Are we
Uh,
eating first?
What do you have to eat?
What do you have? Yeah. What's on the menu?
Beer-based bear flanks. We have a good fresh spring summer salad. And for those that don't really like that kind of a thing, we also have a special reserve honey mead.
I'll take the bear flanks and a pint of mead.
I'll
How would
have
you
the
like your flanks cooked?
Medium.
Rare.
not not cooked.
Oh, bloody, yeah.
Yeah. Rare.
No, it is.
Thinking of
For you as
myself.
well, sir.
Yes, give me the same.
I'll take the same.
3 bear flanks.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
want rare. I want medium.
I
Please.
want it rare as well.
1 blue, 1 rare, 1 medium.
I finished counting out 9 gold, 2 silver, and 95 coppers on the table in front of me.
It was just a very successful hunt. I would like a plate of cookies with sugar on them.
I'm afraid we don't have any cookies, but we do have some fresh sweet pies.
Olin puts another gold on there for 10 to 95.
Can you put sugar on it?
Of course.
Yes,
It hasn't gone bad yet.
this pleases me most. Make it so, barwoman.
Food will be out in about 20.
Oh, excuse me.
God bless you.
He made Billy Billy
Yeah.
hit the button.
He's embarrassed.
You can't associate with that anymore.
Yeah.
Grut.
Oh no, I love all of her gases.
Gr- Grut.
Okay, guys, we're live. Please stop.
That's great.
Our quarry lies there in the
We're all
corner.
human.
Getting sidetracked here.
This is not true. Kit, on the other hand, perhaps, yes. Kit takes out his sharpening stone and sharpens his claws while he waits for some food.
Yeah.
Did anything interesting happen at the market?
I made some money telling tales with my lyre.
Yes, people are very rude around here, interrupting the sacredest of activities by throwing pieces of gold at you.
Oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. It's a wonderful time.
It sure was.
Who are you talking to, Kit?
Willowatha, or whatever his name is. What did I say? Jeez.
What did you call me?
Willowfin. Willowfin.
No, Olymp. Olymp Grut.
Kit pulls out his lyre, puts his sharpening stone down on the table, and pulls out his lyre. This is Willowfin. Grut.
I'm one of the grunts too. How fantastic.
Not hearing this, looking at the mundane liar.
It is very nice to meet you, Willowfin Grut.
Looking back at Kit. Just turning back.
So nobody else could hear him? And I don't.
No, it's a psychic connection with you.
Oh. I look at Olymp and I said, "We have a psychic connection, Olymp."
I see.
Yes.
Why are they looking at you like you're the crazy one?
Perhaps his perception, what he sees. It's all right. I can care less. I'm fabulous anyway.
I believe you, Kit.
It continues to sharpen his nails.
Short amount of time passes, and you see two barmaids come out of the back kitchen and carrying your meals, depositing all three bear flanks onto the table and the flagons of mead directly with them.
Kit inspects it and is wondering if it's like what it should be because we're kind of out of place in this tavern or wherever.
Sure, give me an investigation.
Does it look like he's spitting this to you?
You look over it, and all three are cooked as you asked them. Your nose picks up a extra hint of seasoning, almost like it's a little out of place, but not necessarily out of the ordinary.
Kit's nose twitches a little, but he digs in anyway.
Saphira just digs in immediately, no hesitation.
The blood dripping out of the meat into your throat.
Do we have forks and stuff? No knife.
There's general tableware, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna slowly start slicing in. All exquisite like.
Franco, roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Be trusted.
Wait, I didn't hear the first part. Sorry, it like broke up.
The holy man cannot be trusted.
I'm thinking to myself like, why do you gotta do this to me now? I'm just trying to enjoy my bear steak. If you say so.
Olim holds out a big, delicious, fresh-looking sweet pie topped with powdered sugar.
You are a holy man, I see. Please come and feast with the Gruts. We are appreciative of holy men in these times.
He whispers back to you. And what would an undead need with my presence?
I would like to eat sweet cake with you, sir.
Cake.
Are you one of the chamberlains undead?
Olymp, showing no signs of threatening at all, just leans in and whispers,
I will have his head as a trophy.
You'll have his head as a trophy. So you fight against him. Yes, I suppose I can join you then. And he follows you back over to the table. It is not like non-humans to come into a place such as this. Are you enjoying your meal?
Quite tasty.
It does seem very good.
Are you taking full mouthfuls?
Yes.
Or not Kit Kat, sorry, Saphira.
I mean, I'm using my knife and fork, but I'm eating emphatically.
Right. Yeah.
But you're attempting to swallow the meat.
Attempting what?
To swallow the meat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm embarrassed.
And a little bit offensive.
You are able to get the meat into your mouth and chew the blood out of it. But as you go to try and swallow, your body completely rejects it, and you can only do like a little spit into your hand to put it back on the plate.
Oh no.
No, come on, you did that on purpose.
You made him hit the button.
Anywho. Well, that's weird.
It's probably because it was cooked a little.
The blood that is flowing out of it is tasty, but you notice it's not as refreshing as a live animal's. It's
Mhm.
What a tease for her. We'll have to get you something after. Saphira.
Yes.
So what brings all of you into Marinette's hideaway?
Does anybody know? I forgot what we needed him for. I don't know.
We came in hunt of you.
Me? Why me?
We have reason to believe you hold knowledge that could prove helpful to us in our quest and our hunts.
Any knowledge that I did hold is long lost in my temple. I have been pushed out of it by an interloper, a false priest who's taken my guise and made it seem like I have committed treason against Fairweather itself. I hide here, for it is a safe place, away from many prying eyes. If you were to clear my name, I could help you with your task.
Could I do a perception check on him to better ascertain the honesty of his request?
I
Roll
would like
insight.
I would like to do the same. I want to see if he's like seems nervous or like fidgeting, like he's lying.
Go ahead. Roll insight as well. Olymp, based off of your roll, you would see that there is, or you would recognize that there's truth in his words. Frecule, the mannerisms that you were talking about, you do see him kind of hunched in, shoulders down. He's whispering very faintly, just to the table. And he's also looking around, keeping an eye out to see if anybody's paying attention to the conversation you're having.
Okay, so he seems paranoid.
Where is the temple that this impostor practices at?
It is my temple, the temple of Manatar. It is located in Pinpot's Way. It's very difficult to miss. It has a large steeple with an icon of the sun emblazoned upon it.
I know where that is. Is it the one we raided?
No, that's the Temple of
Oh,
Moradin.
okay. Oh. That's right. Forgot about that. Just kidding.
If
I
you
don't
do
know.
go there, exercise caution. The undead raids have been pushing into Pinpot's Way for the past few days. The temple is mighty enough to repel their evil, but it is still a difficult area to be.
Why
Alright.
would someone choose to impersonate you? And why would you hide from such happenings?
The information that was leaked to the authorities made it seem like I was working with the Chamberlain, using my temple as a spawning ground for the undead. As I said, they have been pushing into Pinpot's way for some days now. And with that infiltration, it made it all the more believable that the temple might be something less than holy. But Amanatar's way is the righteous way. It is the light that shines a path into righteousness. I would never work with or for the undead. And I question if I should work with you, if I should request this of you. But your name does precede yourselves. The Gruts appear to have had quite a good hand in some of the turnings.
At least he got our name right.
There are a great many curses that can be delivered by a great many means. Items of magical power can hold curses. Crystals can hold curses. Tomes and books can curse the individuals that read them. These are all methods. All of them are varying in their potency.
And do you know anything of shattering curses? Killing them? Eating them, maybe?
Monitor's light can light the way to truth. If it is true that you wish to be cleansed of curses, I suppose there are some rituals or ceremonies that I may be able to assist you with.
Very good news.
How is he so he's got a voice that's a little bit unsettling. I'd like to just do one more pass. Is there anything that doesn't make sense about his body language? Like I would like to kind of, give him like a hunter's eye.
Yeah, go ahead, roll insight again. Freckle was doing the acrobatics around the tavern and beers. Must have
No,
really liked the bear flank.
I was just trying to move between here. Okay, sorry. I wasn't trying to jump over the table.
19. Uh, his speech patterns, although they are unusual, still appear to be truthful. And when he speaks of his deity, there's a certain amount of reverence. You can see him doing hand motions or saluting the sky with his hands as if to worship the name that he speaks.
I'm gonna look at Olymp and try and get his attention, and I'm gonna like point at my brain to see if
Yes,
he kind
what Frecule, yeah, you hear in your head.
of I believe he can't be trusted.
I always trust that. He said can't. His demon said that he can't be trusted, although we don't know. I always trust a hunter grut's intuition, but by my best um, sense of him, I can sense no deceit. Even his body language is that of a priest.
I mean, we kind of trusted the Tender Soul, right? This could be another ruse of the Chamberlain. I mean, everybody in here seems to be eating pretty good. I mean, everyone else seems to be suffering.
I open up the mental connection.
Quick, Gruts, eat vigorously.
Um, uh,
Frecule says this man is not to be trusted.
well, I don't, Papa. Do you want me to roll Arcana again? Like, as each time I want to do this, um, is it?
No, because there's no real limitation on the helm's telepathy.
Honestly, I'm just trying to like expedite the that's my interest of it, and
Yeah,
I
no,
don't.
we've done it before where you could conversate with multiple people at once. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like you're doing instant connections between people and then relaying messages for them.
So, yeah,
Frecule says the man's not to be trusted. I cannot get a sense of evil myself.
Then we should trust Frick.
I agree with Zalfir. It seems as though our moons are running out.
Am I connected with both of you?
yeah, everybody right now,
Okay.
everyone, yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, did you relay to them what I said, or I'm just gonna go
yeah,
ahead?
yeah. I said that you knew you had reasonably. You said he wasn't to be trusted. I said that I sensed him out and couldn't see anything bad.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna explain. Like, everyone here is eating pretty good, I would say. They don't seem worried at all. I mean, these other places, like if you just go around the town, everything's seems to be stretched thin. Here, I mean, heck, they're serving food.
Could be that it is so close to their chieftain's quarters. The tall building.
Asking Agos. The entire city is suffering, yes, but some supply lines have been maintained. Some of the king's huntsmen are still out and about, finding good game. This just happens to be a part of the king's favorite hideaway places. So he keeps it quite well stocked. But there are some things about this place that even I do not trust. I knew it is a safe place, so I took it as my haven for the meantime.
I mean, Fane did send us here, but I mean, Fane's been out of it kind of for a little bit now.
Ugh, the tough one.
Tough.
What's the worst that happens? We'll have to fight them.
If nothing,
This is again mental.
if nothing else, Grut, he said there's many undead there. We could go and slaughter them to the last.
Here, here.
If you do wish to go to the temple, in Pinpot's Way, you will find it on the main stretch of road. Look for the steeple emblazoned with a Minotaur's sun. It will protect you while you are inside of it. The undead will not be able to touch you. Find in there in my office the ledgers of my keeping. and bring them back to me so that I may clear my name. Once that is done, I will help you as best I can with your individual predicaments. And he looks directly between Olymp, Zelfir, and Saphira. And then slowly slides his eyes over to Frecule, looking through his chest. A strange group indeed. But maybe strange is what we need in this time.
Yep, we are strange, and
We're proud. We are the Gruts and the Grunts, whatever you want to call us.
we're here to save the city, perhaps even the world.
Cities rise, cities fall. Sometimes you can do nothing about it. There are always places that need the light of a monitor.
I mean, just look at him, Zelfir. He doesn't seem too worried. I mean, he's a little paranoid, but the man's eating pretty nice. I mean, he looks clean. He doesn't have to get dirty like us.
If I'm unable to clear my name, then I submit myself to Monitor's judgment, as all souls must.
Oh.
The people behind me, are they like talking, or are they just sitting there eating, or like what are they doing?
I'm so happy you asked. Please roll me a perception check. At moments, you see Agos look to the people behind you. One of them is actually not quite that close, but anyway. He looks to the people behind you, and you can hear a little rustling at the table. And then it stops, and his eyes return to you, and then he continues looking around, and his eyes continue focusing. So you turn around for a moment to look at them, and you can see that they were all staring directly at your table, sneering, ugly faces at your direction. As you turn, they quickly snap back to their table. You can hear muttering between them, very low whispers, unable to make out the exact words.
All right. With that, I'm gonna turn around to this table. I'm gonna actually like take my mask off, set it on the table, set my book on the table, and the guy to my right, I'm gonna take my blue eyes and just like stare into his soul. Is there a problem?
This is the first time you've taken off your mask in front of the party, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so everybody who's watching, as he takes off the masks, you see these black dust-like particles, almost as smoke, come off of his face with it. You can see that his skin is still the pale green that it's become. But in place of his two eyes, there's now a double set of dark blue emissive eyes. No pupils to be seen. His mouth has been warped almost as if it is non-existent, just a slit across his face. And as you stare into this person, just a moment. I got a piece of salt crystal stuck in the back of my throat.
That sucks.
I'm sorry. That's not funny, but it was funny.
That
No, it's
almost
pretty funny.
almost took Bush Jr. out. Don't joke about that.
Oh man.
What's your spell save DC?
Spell save DC 16.
16. All right. As you ask the question and stare into this person's face and soul, unbeknownst to you, you can feel, or unbeknownst to you, an effect has started, and you can feel the soul of this commoner being sucked out of his body. It's not a visual effect, but the commoner sumps over the table, dead.
Oh gosh.
And then I'm just
Soul
gonna
retreating into the stone in your chest.
pick my book back up, put my mask back on, and come back to the table. Like no worries at all.
Uh,
What were we saying? Like nothing happened.
That is quite the trick, Master Oak. A Monitor's light may be as far from you as anyone.
I'm just trying to help my friends.
What's up, Olymp?
Just kind of
Just kind of poking him.
Oh my god.
looking over
Nothing.
at
And the two women that were at the table with him are just looking on in horror as their friend is just slumped over the table. But they are now silent.
Yes, this one seems to have drank far too much, ladies. Have a good night.
It's the middle of the morning.
Well, Grut, I'm going to go and begin our hunt. I will meet you in the area.
How much are we leaving for this food?
I'm gonna take the rest of my food with me. I'm gonna follow Olymp.
Olymp more than paid for it with just 10 gold.
No.
Whispering now.
Frecule, did you eat that man's heart?
What are you talking about?
It seemed as though he was a meat puppet with no light inside. Was that you?
I just scared the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying?
Frecule, you ate that man's spirit.
Yeah, pretty sure you did.
Carl.
Girl.
Frecule,
Inspiration, Saphira.
this is the sacred and immortal part of all of us that rejoins Mother Earth after death, goes on, and grows a new spirit. It is very bad to eat someone's spirit. It would have been far nicer to kill him a more better way.
I'm gonna. I mean, this is like. I
Anyway.
want to like sort of have amnesia from that happening because it was pretty powerful for me to come out of me like that and just.
Yeah, definitely.
So I actually don't know what Olymp is talking about right now.
Yeah, that more than makes sense.
Yes, when you took your mask off, there was a miasma about you. And although I didn't see it, I poked him many times, and I can say with great certainty there was no soul left in that man.
I wouldn't know how. I mean,
You see, watch, and I poke you quite hard on the arm. You see, I know you have a soul because you bounce a little.
Do I have a soul? Olump?
Perception check, hold on.
Actually, oh shit.
You can poke me. I'm next to you.
So as you poke into his arm, the energy, the feeling, the return to nature sense that you get from normal souls is not about Freckle.
Is it like the same as the guy slumped on the table or different?
No, it is a darker consuming presence.
Recoiling as if though like touching like a live wire or something.
Frecule, your bounce is all wrong. It is disgusting. Something is not right.
What am I just that hot? You know you just recourse after touching me? Like I
Poke
appreciate.
yourself. See for yourself.
I'm gonna.
Do you feel that?
Yeah, that's a muscle.
It feels
man.
normal to you.
Yeah, I mean I feel this every day.
It is revolting.
I don't appreciate that, friend. I haven't done anything to you.
No, but perhaps you have a curse in a similar fashion as us.
What curse?
Maybe something worse than your inhabitants.
I don't feel like I have a curse.
No. Yeah, I think we're talking.
Yeah, it's out loud. Well,
It says they're walking along towards
Yeah.
wherever they're going.
Yeah. Yep.
mentally, Frekul gets a little heated when Zephyr says that because he is pretty protective over the Nightwalker. But he is a friend. He will not take his mask off. I'm just trying to help you guys get cured of whatever curse you guys have. I don't have a curse. Well, I don't feel like I have a curse. I feel great.
Well
You
then,
just consumed a man's soul.
oh, did you poke it as well, Kit?
No, but you didn't we see it go into his chest or no? I don't. No, we probably wouldn't have. No.
Nope.
So I'm just gonna like look at the party and like, why is everybody like tense and looking at me weird? Like I didn't eat him. He's alive. I don't need blood.
Does Freck
I don't recall.
Hmm.
Okay. We'll get to that in a second. Physical difference, how? Like since he consumed the soul?
Yeah, I was just like, like if his eyes still look like a different color or something. If it was easy to be like, yo, Freck, just look in a mirror, bro, you have horns right now. Something like that.
As far as I know, Freck is fully aware of what he looks like. But
Yep.
Some
yeah,
reaction to the soul. Yeah, okay.
there was no change to the soul.
Self-fear's idea is way better anyway.
But I'll accept. I would like to know what everybody's so fidgety about. And touching me. Usually doesn't touch me. Just pees on my leg.
So you're gonna do like take a minute to do a hypnotism slash trance kind of a thing with him. Okay. Give me to start a
Gruts, let us help with Zelfir's ritual. Perform the traditional musics of our clan.
medicine and an arcana.
Wow.
Bruh.
Okay.
Nice.
Are you meaning to roll these at advantage?
I
Okay. Either way, even if it wasn't an advantage, you would have passed with the 14 and 19. So yeah, you have successfully put Freckle into a hypnotic trance, and you are able to convene with his subconscious.
Yeah. The bear steak or oh,
Yeah, this is subconscious. It's pure instinctual reaction.
okay. Oh, okay. Well, was eating and then went to Olymp and told him about I didn't trust the guy. Um, then I was kind of with what was his name? Asos, right? Asos.
Agos.
Agos. Was kind of like paranoid and kept looking behind me, and that got me worried. I'm pretty paranoid myself. So I turned around and kind of got a little furious and set my book down. I never set my book down. Um, and I took my mask off. I never take my mask off, and that's all I remember.
And you're seeing these events go through his mind, playing almost as if a picture book in front of you, Zephyr. And truth to his word, as he gets to the point of his mask coming off of his face, it flashes from the eye holes moving past his eyes and then coming back up when the mask is put on.
We can't hear you. Oh.
Um, what's so scary about that? Because I mean, I really don't remember after taking the mask off. Never. I understand. It's weird. I know. Um, yes. Now, Exactly. Well, I'm sorry what happened. Um, I'm sure there was a reason for it, but I don't know. I'm sorry to
Who
hear you
just deleted themselves?
What happened? Oh, it might have been me because I hit a button. Shoot.
Kit Kat poofed out of existence. Frecule, what are you
Uh,
doing?
Oh no.
I'm sorry. What did I do? Oh,
Saphira's hungry for blood.
Oh,
it's
thank you.
on. Do I have another one?
Frecule's hungry for being.
How do you know? Are you in my head all the time? How? I have a mask on.
Frecule, you are acting rather self-defensive here.
You guys are judging me, okay? I have to be defensive.
It is like a young Grut boy who has stolen the sweet cakes and been caught by the matron Gruts.
Says the one that's wearing a skirt.
This is a battle garb, Frecule, you know that.
Okay, I'm sorry. But anyways,
It's okay, we've all gotten heated here. Why don't we resume the hunt now and let the adrenaline of battle wash the stress away?
you guys seen things I haven't even seen, so I don't know. Trying to figure this stuff out. What are we doing?
In the back of your subconscious, Frecule, you hear, "They have."
I don't know. Have you?
Gruts, I think we can all agree the one who has seen the least is Neskur,
Yes.
because he sleeps so.
How does he sleep so much? I'm just curious. That sleeps a lot.
It's
Anyway.
torpor.
Oh, okay. Where are we headed?
To the market. No, to
The Church of a Monitor
yes,
on the end
church.
of X Lane, where X is the word
Pinpot's
that
Way.
Pinpot's way.
You'll find the temple.
It sounds as though the priest man may be able to solve our problems.
I still don't trust that one.
Yeah, I don't trust him because you don't trust him, but I don't know.
Frecul, what does make you ill at ease with the priest man?
I mean, this guy is supposed to be a holy figure, and he's hiding away, eating nice food and in safety while everyone is suffering out here, trying to make it.
I thought that was common practice amongst the priests of civilization with their golden baubles and collection plates.
Everyone who wants to try and recollect anything about a monitor, give me a religion check.
Not very religious.
Kikat, you are well versed in stories of a Monitor and the Brotherhood of the Sun, the sequestered order that was part of the Temple of the Thander until very recently, when their numbers re-exploded after Monitor made himself known again. Saphira, you know a bit about Amanatar because some of the dwarves, instead of worshipping Muradin or other common dwarvish gods, worshipped Amanatar, and you had spoken with them about it at times. And Zelfir, you are familiar with the temple, having been collecting bodies from funerals that had been held at the temple itself, so you know somewhat of the intricacies of the temple itself. With that, specifically, Sphira, Kikat, and Zelfir, if you have a single question you'd like to ask about the Monitor, I'll give you that information as knowledge. Generally speaking, yes. He is a god of judgment. He's about the scales of a person's life, if memory serves.
I believe
It's
that's
pretty
accurate.
much the same question I had.
He judges the righteous, and yes, that's exactly what it is. The god of law, basically. If you live a lawful life, he will ferry you into the proper afterlife. If you live an unlawful life, he's not so friendly.
Yeah.
Well, he's trying to clear his name. He's not even worried about the undead or anything.
So Limp, hold there for a second. Let everybody else catch up with you.
Oh snap!
Guys had poor radar.
He's on the hunt, guys.
Yeah,
I got like 360 days left. I got like
just follow
355
his
days.
the P trails. I'm sure they're marked around here.
So as you guys get to the corner of the district separators, you notice that coming to the corner of Pimpot's Way, there is a much higher concentration of guards. And a few sets of them actually stop you as you attempt to enter Pimpot's Way, letting you know that the area is off limits to the general public.
We're not the general public. We're the Gruts.
Kit couldn't said it any better.
Who has the badge? Show him the mark from their chief.
One of the halfling guards looks up at the lot of you and says, "The Grats! Wait! You helped out at the Shocksprout farm! Yes, yes! Oh, you're working with the king and Darkling. What's your tattoo? On your ass?
You got a grip?
With the balls dangling? That's a little inappropriate, but yes, yes. You can pass. You can go. But I need to warn you. The undead have been showing up earlier and earlier in the evenings. If you do plan to stay for too much longer, well, just be careful. We can't afford to lose any fighters anymore.
Wait, did his voice change? Sorry.
Helium? What's helium?
You do a great job.
I've never even heard of a balloon. What's a balloon? This sounds wonderful.
So what's this
Who
kind
keeps
of?
drawing circles?
That was me. As I'm walking, I will. I should take care of that. But what's this area here? As I'm walking, I'm kind of like looking down the alleys.
The blue line, or where you had circled.
Yeah.
That's just an open courtyard, very small park.
What time of day is it now?
It's shortly before midday. As you go down a few more blocks, you see the steeple come into view. And on the south side of the main drag that you're walking down, which is quite devoid of any typical residence, you can see that houses are burned away and destroyed, and that there is definitely a battlefield in this area. But standing clear as day still, in the middle of all of this wreckage, is a untouched Temple of Monitar, almost radiating a holy light from it.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. They don't care about anything around this place. They only care about this thing.
It is a rather nice house, though, Freckle.
Who cares? All these other people's places, residents, they matter too.
Do you think they would provide us with meat products should we help to rebuild?
It's hard to tell.
It probably wouldn't be too long, and I mean, they may have a deer, 2 deers for, what do you think we could? I mean, that shop over there with the busted windows, well, that would be, what do you think? A half day's work at most?
I mean, if you want to start a store, I'm sure we can start a store if you like.
No, I was talking about fixing these people's home fronts as you were discussing.
Oh, that'll be
Hopefully,
no problem. We just take the gold from this temple and then we'll give it to everyone else.
and they will give us meat stuffs.
No, I mean, if you want meat, you can have meat. I don't need anything in return. Just their.
Oh,
I mean, never mind. Never mind.
wait, were you going to say their soul?
No,
Freckle,
no.
you look at me, Freckle. Were you going to say their
Wait,
soul?
wait a minute here. I did not. I was not gonna say that. I was not. Let's just do what we're gonna do here. Okay.
Yes, shall
Are there any guards outside?
The only guards you see are searching through the wreckage of the buildings for any possible survivors who did.
They're not looking for undead. They're not looking for people. They're looking for gold. They don't care about us.
Hold on. Before entering Olympal,
Freckle, come here. Let me show you the Grut way.
and going over to someone looking for through the rubble, whatever, you said we were assuming they're looking for bodies or zombies or whatever, and I will
Yeah.
cast a third level application of conjure animals, conjuring 2 dire wolves, and I will order them to help these people search for whatever they're searching for.
You see, Freckle, if we don't like something, we can make it better. That is the power of being a Grut.
And then we go back to wherever.
I agree,
Inside
but
the
they're probably
church.
just looking for things to help protect their temple.
I think was it temple workers or was it like citizen types?
It was guards. The only people that
Oh.
are allowed in this zone are members of the guards.
Yeah, so then I'm just following back after the pack.
Yeah, I'm populating you guys in right now.
It's reminding me of
I
like
gotta fix your token.
it's reminding me of like a Game Boy game for a sec there.
The old school when it loads or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, forgive that you're all stacked on top, but go ahead and grab your token. And you can commence your movement. As you enter into the main foyer, you're actually descending downstairs from the main entrance. It appears like the entire building above ground is just a facade for this underground network of rooms.
Is that gold?
That
Oh.
is, in fact, a gold statue
You see what I'm talking about, Olymp?
that is holding a. Wow, Kit-Kat is jumping all over the statue. Very shiny. It's holding a set of embers that is illuminating.
It looks like nothing is touched in here from the outside, just like the hideaway.
Does it smell? I'd like to try to smell for undead.
Smell for undead.
Yes.
Go ahead, roll me perception.
I mean, we haven't showered in a minute, just saying.
It may just be your undead nose, but you smell undead.
I smell undead. I don't think that it is us, but we do stink foul since the curse.
Where is Sophia Zombie at? In the bag of holding? Yeah, meat bag.
Uh,
I forgot
Yep.
what happened. I was just curious. I didn't know. I didn't know what happened to him. If something did happen to him.
That's correct.
who was
Oh.
that?
It was Erin. She's going to sleep. She's really tired.
Alrighty.
All right, have a good night. Thanks for coming along with us.
Have a good night.
Yeah, she's been working all day. She's tired.
I will be finishing up here real soon, but in this room, the bag just kind of paces around, looking around, and then much like Olymp was sniffing, he sniffs and paws at Zelfir, you, Olymp, and Saphira. You asked him to find undead, and he paws at you, Olymp, and Saphira.
Wow.
Yep.
Zelfir, you didn't tell your pet? The elder said we have the curse of death upon us. The elder that looked like the squid man from the seas.
And Dooley.
Was that a joke, Zelfir? This is a serious hunt.
While
Enough.
this is going on, I'm gonna touch Olymp because Meatbag did that to them. I'm gonna touch him. You do feel kind of cold, Olymp.
Yes, but you feel the springiness of the soul, do you not?
I don't know. It kind of squishy. Why?
How
Why?
hard are you pressing, Fracule?
Like, I mean, I'm like putting some pressure on it.
You can feel your finger pressing through the muscle tissue of his arm.
This is bouncy, Olymp.
Frecule, no, this is definitely not normal. I think you are inside of me right now.
No.
Please, I don't know if you should take it
You-
out or leave it in.
Do you like it?
No, I'm concerned of bleeding if you remove it at this point. I remember. Ah!
Do I see blood? Do I see
There
blood?
is no blood.
Yeah, you're pretty dry, Olymp.
Oh, this is very concerning for Cole.
Yes, it is.
Oh man, that's the smell you're smelling, Olymp.
It's like he didn't put a hole in your arm. He just like pushed in, and his finger was pushing between the muscle fibers.
Did you feel it, Olymp, when I was pressing into you?
It felt so strange. Please never again.
Oh well, you can say I've been inside you, Olymp. I'm sorry, but yeah, nope.
No.
Where are we
All
going?
right. Well, we only got about 10 minutes left. This is
Yeah.
actually a pretty good stopping point. Oh yeah, we can do that. Anything you want to do in this room, we can do. Outside of this room, we'll save for next.
Okay.
With my somewhat knowledge of a Monitor, I'd like to help.
Okay, how?
Same.
Telling Zolfir what I know about a Minotaur, that he seems to be a god of judgment, and that if you're not a good person, he's not very nice. Or was that something Zolfir already knew? I couldn't remember the checks
No,
earlier.
he had more knowledge of the temple than the god.
Oh,
himself.
okay.
Okay, anything else to add?
I don't really remember. Sorry.
It's okay. So go ahead and roll me investigation check. Is up here for the statue. Yeah, with the help of Saphira going over the statue, well, her help was not necessarily relevant specifically to the statue. Your eyes were keen enough to realize that there is some sort of mechanism that is part of the held torch aspect of this statue.
I'd have to say
Looking
Zolfir. Sorry.
looking closer at it, you can see that one finger on each of the hands can be pulled down as if actuating a lever.
Oh, I'm moving.
You're pulling the lever, Krunk? Luckily, there is no wrong lever. Are you pulling it at the same time? Okay. You pull them at the same time,
That was the
and
wrong
you
lever.
see the flame rage up higher, and you hear a clicking sound. Based upon this knowledge, you would understand it as the means by which they light the torch. A spray of gas and a starter.
Oh, these fancy things.
What kind
Oh,
of god is this? That seems like a barbecue.
It seems very fancy.
people are out there suffering, and they got mechanism like this in a temple. What kind of temple is this?
Can I look for the gas line?
Oh no.
Jeez.
Your best guess is that the gas line goes through the statue somehow because there appears to be no external means by which the gas flows.
Okay, okay.
That's how you make it impossible for Olymp to hit the gas line.
No, that was not my takeaway from his response at all.
Oh man, he's gonna knock the statue down.
That would be very hard. That's a big one.
How
Not
tall is it?
impossible though.
How tall is it?
The statue's about 8 feet tall.
Olympal, you've tried bigger.
I do
Alright.
think I could take him, Frecule. You are right.
Mm.
With that, we will call it for the night. Thank you very much, guys. I'm really
Great.
excited for this next little mini dungeon crawl because there's some fun things in here for you.
Is it fun for you or fun for us?
No,
I
it'll be
do
fun for
not.
you guys too.
I am not sure if we will be back on Saturday in time. I'm not really sure because we're going to be going away like 3.5 hours away from here, but we're coming back Sunday or Saturday. But we might be back
I think we'll
before.
probably be back.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll play it by ear.
but just
See how
yeah,
things
just
go.
want to give a heads up because just in case.
Yeah, no worries.
All right.
Well, thank you very much, guys. I had a good time.
Yes.
Hope you did.
I did too.
Have a good night.
Have a
Oh,
good
yeah.
night,
Have a great night,
everyone.
guys.
Time.
Later, guys.
Good night.
Oh yeah.
See you, Paul.